Okay, besties, part two. So, not only have you rescinded your masculine energy from this place, this group, or this organization, or whatever this is that you have decided to leave behind, but also, I don't think that they understand this, and they might not for some time. But another thing that you are taking with you, that again has been severely underestimated, severely taken for granted, was the force of your feminine energy, okay? Whatever healing, whatever enlightenment, whatever spiritual guidance system that these people were using, in addition to whatever protection and, masculine energy that you were providing, whatever structure and order, all these things have gone with you. I'm getting this energy of when you leave, again, this energy of putting your car in reverse and just like, revving it and going really fast in reverse. It's creating a vacuum. So when you're backing out of whatever this is, the energy is creating a vacuum where it's almost this energy of like anything that you have done or put into this place is getting very abruptly pulled away. I'm seeing someone pulling a tablecloth off a table so fast that everything is kind of left in its place. Like that's what you're doing. You're taking your energy away so fast that people don't even know what's happening. On the bottom of the deck is justice when I'm saying that. So again, this is something that, these people need to experience this. This is, if they couldn't learn with you, I'm hearing the phrase in my head, you can either rise with me or watch me rise. So one, part of their karma is to see you kind of move on and do so much better without this burden. But also a bigger part of their karma is these people now have to learn to provide themselves with the energy that you were providing to them that they very severely took for granted, okay? On the other end of this, oh my God, okay. One thing, I don't even know that you know this. If you've been having trouble in your love life, or if there's been any friction in your love life, or you just haven't had like very much luck, I don't think you understand how much this energy was blocking positive advancement in your love life, okay? Not only was it blocking that, but it was preventing you from being able to attract a counterpart who could show you the breadth of your creative energy, okay? I've got the Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands, okay? This is a couple that very much, they are bonded over their ability to wield power, okay? To harness and wield power. I want to show you these counterparts. Very much these beautiful colors, okay? And it's kind of mirroring what the coloring that I've got going on back here too. So, the Devil on the bottom of the deck and the Five of Wheels. Because you were putting so much energy towards protecting whatever this situation or this group was, this organization, because you were putting so much energy towards protecting it, and because so much of your feminine energy was going towards nurturing, towards being a lighthouse for these lost and wayward souls, that again is largely contributing to this lack that you were experiencing in not only your loss of own personal power, but in your ability to attract and keep a counterpart who could help you further expand this. What else, Spirit? Okay. When you come together with this person, you're going to make a lot of money, okay? I've got the Ace of Wheels and the Ten of Wheels. So it's like, okay, there's almost this energy of, there's a lot of greed coming from, I'm hearing this energy of like a door in the distance, and on the other side of the door, I can hear a lot of people almost like screaming and wailing at it and like knocking at it, okay? Like these people that you are leaving behind to move towards this new cycle, this new place where all of your energy can finally be felt and used. There are going to be a lot of people who then, in your absence, in your silence, you're going to be amplified. The contribution that you were making there is going to be amplified, and then they're once again going to feel very entitled to it, okay? So there is this energy of you needing to really circle the wagons here, okay? And again, you know this. You already knew that like your first order of business was to protect yourself from the tumult and the fallout of whatever the heck is going on in this old cycle with this situation you're leaving behind. So bring that same energy, okay? Because this new beautiful connection, not only is this connection going to need protecting, but the things that you two are building together, the things that you and this counterpart are building together, this wealth that you are amassing, this foothold in the material realm. I want you to look here on this Ten of Wheels card, okay? They both are holding a pentacle. You guys are very much going to need to combine your energy in more ways than one, all right? Six of Wands. And I am getting that you're going to be successful, okay? This is something that is really going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of forward momentum, okay? And I think that one of the reasons that this is going to be so successful is because you're going to be able to outrun whatever that is, okay, that's kind of screaming in the distance, okay? If you guys really kind of keep your nose to the grindstone. You really focus on the tasks at hand. You know, you really drown out whatever the heck is going on in the background. These people that are kind of like crying over the fact that you dared to leave them, even though they hated that you ever had to be there in the first place. Keep moving forward, because you're going to be able to move forward very, very, very quickly with this person. Okay, I'm getting it's going to shock you how quickly you are going to be able to amass the things, create the things, manifest the things that you are wanting. Okay, you two are going to be able to work very well together. I'm also getting this like entrepreneurial energy from this couple, okay? So there's something about you being able to almost like new ideas, okay? The way that your energies work together, it's like things that maybe you thought of when you were younger or something like that, maybe like dreams or something you had as a kid, something that you wanted to do for work or just like creative endeavors. This person is really going to be able to help you bring these things to life. All right. Whenever you have energy this powerful, there are going to be lots of hungry eyes, okay? They're going to be people that feel some type of way about it, all right? And whether this is just the people from your past or even new people, you know, anyone who has their eyes on this thing, there's going to be almost this energy of people like preying on your downfall, okay? And I'm not trying to put that energy out there, okay? Let's go ahead and cancel, clear, and delete that. But I do want you to be aware that if you're getting weird energy from people when this happens, that is why, okay? There's just like jealousy. There's this energy of like, not even them necessarily wanting what you have. I mean, I'm sure that they do, but almost this energy of like, if they can't have it, then they at least don't want you to have it, okay? They would feel better if nobody had it at all. I actually used to have a cat like that. He, God rest his soul, he is no longer with us, but I used to have a cat named Nino who would be so angry with me for petting my other cats that he would rather absolutely no one was getting pet at all than if I was petting him and the other cat at the same time. He was only happy if either he was getting all the pets or if no one was getting any pets at all. Okay, he was not satisfied with being pet at the same time as another pet, as another cat. So that's the energy of these people. Okay, you have to understand that it is not based in rationale. It is based from some wounded place of theirs where they do not like to share. Even if the thing they're sharing was something that they could never even have on their own again. But I am getting that this connection is things that most people will not be able to have on their own, okay? Most people will never even be able to dream of a connection like this. Most people will never even be empowered enough in their own lifetime to be able to create something like this, you know? So just be aware of that. Spirit, do you have any closing remarks for these? I'm getting this Bonnie and Clyde energy from this, okay? There's almost like this, you guys are in a getaway car or something like this. Spirit wants you to understand that anytime that you are creating something new, especially something like this that you've never experienced, that anyone around you has never experienced, towers are going to have to fall to make way for it, okay? Do not be so... It's almost this energy of like, don't expect an easy passage, okay? Understand, have the clarity of thought, have the wisdom to understand that like what you're asking for, what you are working towards is something that comes with an inherent amount of burdens, okay? And not necessarily what it is you're doing, but just the things that you have to clear out of the way in order to make like a landing space for this, okay? So again, there's this energy of Spirit kind of encouraging you to be very intentional about what it is that you're seeding here, and know that you might be up for a bit of a fight. But I do see the end outcome being successful, okay? But again, this is like one of those flights where, you know, you're not flying on even keel skies. You're flying through an altitude where there is turbulence, okay? Just be sure to wear your seatbelt and understand that there will be turbulence, but know that it is worth doing. And at the end of this, I do see a lot of happiness, okay? I've got the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Wheels. So this is something that is going to bring you a high degree of personal satisfaction and happiness. And not only that, but a very long-lasting legacy, okay? Congratulations, bestie. I love you.